Welcome back, everyone. I am back with a brand new topic that is in front of you. The name of the topic is the future of sustainable agriculture. Actually, the global population grows and demand for the increases day by day. So, sustainable agriculture become increasingly critical and yet, of course, important. This presentation, we are going to explore the innovative ideas that how that could help the whole world to feed while preserving our planet, which is one of the major goal of the sustainability. So this is gonna be a very interesting topic, yet very interesting as well. It is very out of the box for you. So today's topic is dedicated to the sustainable agriculture and how the future holds for the sustainable agriculture is. This is gonna be very out of box topic. Let's deep dive into that. Before that, just buckle up your seat and present here with me mentally and physically so we can just understand the topic thoroughly. First thing that we have to understand it that why global food demands and population growth depends upon the other thing that is why we need sustainable food or sustainable agriculture. There are two factors actually that why we have to be switch on the sustainable agriculture. First is rising population and second is growing demand. Rising population, we know that global population is expected to reach the 9.7 billion by 2050. That surge of the population will drive the corresponding increase the demand of the food, that is a definite cause. Next is growing demand. Definitely to by the just expanding of the whole population, food production must be increased by the 50% by the 2050 by just feed up for the 9.3 billion people by 2050. So this will require significant advancement in the agriculture, as I can say that innovative agriculture, and of course sustainable practices as well. So that is the whole thing that why we need a sustainable agriculture. The next thing is that environmental impact of traditional farming. What is the problem in traditional farming? That why we are so concerned about the sustainable farming suddenly? That there are some problem in traditional farming we are going to discuss in that particular page. That there are majorly three problems in a traditional farming. First major problem is soil degradation. Actually, traditional farming methods deplete the soil, cause erosion and the loss of the fertility. That is major problem due to the traditional farming that arises. Second thing that is the major impact on the water scarcity. Actually, excessive water use for the irrigation can deplete the groundwater resources and contribute to the shortage, which actually going to be end up with a water crisis. Third, that is the most impactful impact of the traditional farming is greenhouse gas emission. Livestock farmings and agriculture practices actually contribute significantly to the greenhouse gas emissions, accelerating the climate change. As we already know that thing, greenhouse gases are actually concerned about the gas emissions due to the climate change as well. So that's why we have to switch from the traditional farming to innovative agriculture farming, that is be known as sustainable farming. Next thing is that what are the innovative farming techniques? If we know that traditional farming cause lots of problem, then we also have to aware about that. Is there any techniques related to the innovating farming that really can solve the problem of the traditional farming? Yes, they do. There are actually three techniques. First is vertical farming, second is precision agriculture, third is regenerative agriculture. Let's talk about all these one by one. First is vertical farming. Vertical farming means growing crop in a stacked layer to maximize the land use and reduce the environmental impact. Second thing is that precision agriculture. That means using data and the technology to optimize the resources and of course improve the crop yield as well. Last one is regenerative agriculture. Practices that improve the soil health, conserve water, and promote biodiversity are all the points related to the regenerative agriculture. So these are the techniques that we use in innovative farming, and which is the most important thing. I can say that these are the problem solver that is arising by the whole thing, that is the traditional farming. Now let's talk about one by one. First is vertical farming and urban agriculture. Now this is there are lots of things we are going to discuss about that. First is urban expansion. Due to the vertical farming allows the food production in densely populated urban areas, which is one of the major problem in traditional farming as well. Next is the water conservation. Of course, vertical farming use significantly less water as compared to the traditional farming. Third is year round production. Vertical farming enables control environment for year-round crop production, that I already mentioned that thing, that is a all year kind of a farming. So vertical farming is one of the very important solution to that problem as well. Next is the precision agriculture and data driven farming. What are these things, that what are the datas and what are the other apps that we can use for the innovative techniques we are going to discuss here. Sensors and data, basically sensor collect the data on the soil moisture, temperature and other factor to optimize the resource uses. Now second thing is that data analysis. Sophisticated algorithm analyze data to identify the patterns and make informed decisions. That is also very much important for the innovation of the formation, or we can say that agriculture. Now next is the smart irrigation. What do you mean by the smart irrigation? Irrigation system are automated basically by using the all datas and the apps. Irrigation system become automatic to drive the precise amount of water based on the real time data and based upon the need of the soil as well. So these kind of apps and data and sensors are really very impactful for the scarcity of the other materials like water and minerals and whatever the fertility of the soil. It really helps in every sector of the agriculture. Third, we already discussed that thing, that is organic and regenerative agriculture. This is actually a very prominent topic in these days, and also it's a very good up startup business as well. Now there are lots of point in organic and regenerative agriculture, that is organic practices. Organic practices like organic farming prohibit the use of synthetic pesticides, herbicides and fertilizer, which actually deplete the fertility of the soil. So that's why in organic practices there is no use of herbicides, pesticides and fertilizers, which is very important thing. Next thing is the regenerative practices, like practices that improve soil health, carbon sequestrations and biodiversity. That is also the major aspect of the organic agriculture. Third is sustainable yield. Organic and regenerative practices literally aim for the sustainable yields and minimizing the environmental impact, whatever the environmental impact caused by the traditional farming, that is nothing to do with the organic and generative regenerative agriculture, which is the very good point in that form as well. Now let's talk about the role of the technology in the agriculture. Why we have to talk about all these things? Because these things really helpful in our today's innovative agriculture. So there are lots of roles, I can say that. First is data analyst. Actually, it analyze the data to improve the decision making, whether to use of the water, whether use of the other things in the agriculture field. Next thing, automation, robotic system and automation for efficient tasks. For literally, there are lots of tasks that you have to do by the robotic system. Third is precision technologies like sensors and technologies. I already mentioned that according to the need of the water or other minerals has to be censored by the sensors and technologies as well. Next is emerging technologies. Emerging technologies like AI, blockchains, and other cutting edge technologies are really so impactful for the innovative agriculture, which I can say that is the major need of the today's generation and of course the population as well. Now, let's talk about the challenge and barriers to the sustainable farming, because there are lots of things that lots of people and lots of farmers are not so much aware of, because they are depending traditional farming for a very long interval of the time. So, sustainable farming is a very new concept to everyone. So, there are challenges and barriers to the sustainable farming. Let's discuss about this thing. First is cost of technology. Of course, when we adopt new technologies, that could be expensive for the farmers, which are actually a low level farmer or a middle level farmer. Second is market access. Limited market access as there, lower prices for the sustainable produces, like organic feeds are so much expensive that not everyone can buy it. So that's why the expense of the organic farming couldn't return to the farmer as well. Next is consumer education. Raising the consumer awareness and demand for the sustainable product is one of the major problem in the sustainable farming. Last is the policy support. Actually, government policies and incentive to encourage the sustainable farming, which is not so prominent in day-to-day life. I can say that this is not so much awareness in the whole world as well. These challenges and barriers are literally the problem in the sustainable farming, because lots of people don't know that thing. This concept is a very new alienated concept to everyone, especially the low level of the farmer. So that could be the problem or the challenges and the barriers for the sustainable farming. Let's conclude the whole thing toward the greener, more efficient food system. Actually, by just overcoming all the barriers and challenges and the problems from the whatever we are facing in the path of the greener or sustainable farming, if we cover up all these things, we actually lead to the greener food system. By embracing the innovating technologies and promoting the sustainable practices and actually supporting farmer, we can create a greener, of course a more efficient food system that ensure that food security for the generation to come, and of course without affecting the planet earth. So that is the major thing that I can say about that, why we need technology, why we need innovative farming or sustainable agriculture. I hope that you enjoyed this whole class. I know this is a very new topic for you, and I completely believe that knowledge begins with everything, and knowledge you can get that from anywhere, and if you get that, just grasp it. So that is all for the topic. I hope you enjoyed this topic. This topic is literally related to the agriculture and the farming and the literal manner of the base topic. So that is all for the agriculture thing, innovative agriculture that we discussed. That is all for the day. Thank you so much for listening. We will meet soon definitely with a brand new topic to make science easy and our earth more breathable. That is all for the day. Have a very nice day. Up to the next time. Let's, I can say that, happy learning. Bye, learner buddies.